Welcome to my YouTube channel AGJ Geeks. So today we are going to do the program that we input a number and we will check whether it is a palindrome or not. For those of you don't know what is a palindrome is basically a number if whether irrespective of from left to right or right to left, that will be the same number. For example, 141. See, when you read 141 the conventional way, that's from left to right, you will get the same. You will get 141, and if you read it from right to left also, you will get 141. Say another number 243. If you read it from the conventional way, left to right, you will get 243, and if you read it from right to left, you get 342. So the 243 is not a palindrome, whereas 141 is a palindrome. So we are going to check whether the number which we input is a palindrome or not. So for writing a program, by the way, the software which I am using for doing the program is dev C++. I'll leave a link down below. You can download it from there. So after opening it, go to file, and in new, go to source file. So in this screen is where you are typing your program. So first of all, we have to understand the logic of the program. First, let's finish the typing works. What we will be doing is we will be writing first of all a cout command to describing to enter a number. So and immediately next to it there will be a cin command which by which the user will give us a number. So let's just before that we have to declare variables for our convenience. As it's a palindrome, we will be using only integer variables, so let's just put an in there and finish it afterwards. So we'll just put a cout, don't forget to put a double quotes here, otherwise it will be error. Now by the program, by this thing, what we meant is there will be a message display as soon as you run the program. There will be a message displaying cout enter the number. So after that we will give a cin command, and so here we have our first variable, that is to store the number which the user gives us. So we will type an n here and drop down this n over here as well, and then put a semicolon. So now we have drawn in the number from the user. Now we are running it. See, as this program goes forward, we will be using some loops. So our number has to be safely stored in another variable just for safety, to not lose that number. See, finally we have to compare the reversed number with the original number. That's the logic. So we will store it in a variable a. So in this end we have our variable, so we have our number, so we store it into a. We give comma and a, and then we are using a while loop to obtain the reverse of the number which the user entered. So we are giving a while loop. See why we are using a while loop. So first of all, what we are seeing is we will be using the number which the user entered, we will be dividing it by 10. So now we will be dividing it by 10 and we will be obtaining the remainder. For that, in C++ we have a modulus operator to do that job in a single go, rather than finding the numerator after remainder after division. So we will be using the modulus operator. It gives us the remainder on division by that number. So say if we are dividing 11 modulus, if we are doing 11 modulus 10, the answer will be 1. So by this way, if the number which is given to us is 153, and if we if we do modulus it to 10, what is obtaining is we will be getting the last digit. So since we are getting the last digit, that's 3, and then what we'll be doing is we will be storing that 3 in a variable, and then we will be asked to obtain the next immediate number. We will be dividing it by 10. So so you have to understand one more thing. As we do this integer division, only the integer part is retained, not the fractional part. So here we will be typing digit is equal to n modulus 10, and reverse this is where we obtain our number. Let's just run this. So if you are giving this 153, see in the first go this 153 is greater than 0, it comes in. Now in this digit 153 modulus 10, if you do, what we will be getting is 3. So in this 3, the reverse it goes in, and after it goes in, what happens is reverse is equal to reverse star 10. What happens here? Reverse is 0. We will be so you have to do one more thing here. In this you will have to declare more variables, digit, and just to be sure that no garbage or junk values are inserted into row variable, we will be giving row equal to 0. We will be initializing it there itself, and these are all the variables we need. So we are putting a semicolon. So in this row it will be 0 only. In this digit we have 3. We have to remember that we are giving 153 here. So it will be 150 plus, so it will be 0 into 10, 0 plus 3. So in reverse now there will be 3, and n as we know is 153. Now 153 by 10 is 15 only, because only the integer part is retained. So now the new n is 15. Now again 15 is greater than 0. Now 15 modulus 10, what we will get? We will get 5. So here in reverse, now the reverse contains 3. So 3 into 10 is 30, and now 30 plus our digit is 5. So that will now be reverse will be 35, and again this 15 gets divided by 10 in the next step, so that will be 1, and now 1 is again greater than 0. Now the digit 1 modulus 10, we will get 10 only, 1 only, and now we have 35 over here. 35 into 10 is 350. 350 plus 1 is 351. So in reverse we have obtained 351, and n is equal to n by 10. Since we have given that, now 1 divided by 10 is just 0 point something, so only the integer part will be retained, so only 0 is retained. Now again we go to the next iteration of the loop. The condition given is 0 greater than 0. See, that's not 0, that's not great, that's not true, so it won't go into the loop, it will terminate the loop. Now we have obtained the reverse of the number which we have given in the variable reverse. So we have to check whether that is the same variable, whether that is the same number which we have given. So for that we give an if statement, if else statement. Now we have finished typing our entire program. So till now it is explained. Now from this what we do is the obtained so the reversed number that is stored in the variable reverse is compared to a. See, for comparison we are using double equal to, not a single equal to. Just be mindful of that, and that is equal to a. So if this condition is correct, it enters into this if clause statement, if statements in this body. In so it is given that it is a palindrome. So we know that the number which we have given is 153, and its reverse is 351, and they both are not equal. So it will go directly into the else statement and will execute that, and it will print that, or it will display that it is not a palindrome. So that's basically our program. So now we will have to click on execute. We will have to compile and run this, and in compilation it will prompt us to save. We'll just save it as say palindrome. We'll just save this, and it'll do the compilation to check if there is any error in the program. Doing its compilation, it's processing, and the compilation is over, and it shows that 0 errors and 0 warnings. So we are safe to run this program, and we are executing it, and execute run, and it has to enter a number. So just to be safe, I only said this, there was no proof it was right, so I'm giving the same number which I've told. So I'm giving 153, pressing enter, and it immediately shows it's not a palindrome. So that's it, that's about our program. So using this is see, this logic can be applied to a multitude of programs, basic programs. That is, if you want to find um, the sum of the digits of a number, it's pretty easy here. Over here you just this multiplication by 10 is not necessary. Then you just don't multiply it by 10, then rev plus digit, and you get the sum of all the digits in a reverse. You don't need this part, just print directly the sum afterwards. So that's gonna be just a bit of a homework for you guys. Please write the code in the comment section. Um, I'll be replying to every comments in the comment section. So hope you guys like this video. Please like it, share it because it's a new channel, and subscribe for more programming videos like this. Okay guys, thanks.